Hi everyone, and welcome to the energy update for December 23rd to 29th, 2024. My name is Heike and I'm now sharing with you what my guides told me for this week. The first topic I got is heart opening. And we know it's the festive season, so there may be family gatherings, and we all know this can be tricky at some point. I'd like to share a quote with you, what I found was so interesting and so on point, and it says, "People choose to remember and recognize only the version of you they held the most power over, no matter what." Meaning, no matter how much you have changed, been working on yourself, setting boundaries, this is how they are with you. And of course, then it's really important to watch out to not be trained into their energy. The classic is, of course, the parents-children thing. No matter how old the children are, they are always the children. And they may feel smaller than the other adults, which are their parents. Or the other way around, parents don't have in mind that it's not the little child standing in front of them, but there is an adult who makes their own choices, their own experience, has all the right to do that. Well, so that's actually the nicer one, and it can be even more difficult, of course. We all know that black sheep story. So maybe you've been protecting your heart so far, but with this energy that we have now, you are called to stand up for yourself and for the version that you are now. And also, this energy has the gift for us to bring a lot of healing. And we know we just went past the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, and in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the same with the healing energies, the grid of the planet being in greater harmony. So there's a lot of healing going on. Whatever you need, physical, mentally, emotionally, there is so much healing. So maybe you've been letting go of old beliefs, transforming your conditioning, and then what happens if you did that, but the rest of the family didn't, or the rest of the people around you, whatever gathering this may be, you are the black sheep. And they, if they don't want to change, they do not acknowledge you for that, and they will probably give you a hard time. So yeah, it's really about, as the guide said, make sure to stand in love and compassion and to always respect everyone's path. This is not easy because you may have people around you who are not respecting yours. But be the example of how you want to be treated, and don't allow them to train you in their energy, into their energy. Yeah, okay. We know that one, don't we? Comes up every year. Okay, so the next topic is no exaggeration. We do have on Christmas Eve, and I'm not being religious here, yes, it's just that's the day, December 24th. We have an energy that we very well know from December 2020, and it's a square, if I remember that, between Saturn and Jupiter. And well, we know Jupiter is all about expansion, making things bigger. It can also be exaggeration. And Saturn is the reality check. It's about controlling, about contracting, so it's like clash. We've got Jupiter in Gemini, so that's about communication and about relationships and especially friendships. So you may now question something, yeah, there. And Saturn is in Pisces, and that's actually an energy that helps us to ground our spirituality. So if you have dreams, desires, you now have the chance to have them flowing with reality. If you if you tune into that energy and let it happen. So really, it's about, are your ideas of communication in your relationships, are they right? Are they still okay with you? Can you be yourself in these relationships with the version that you are now? And maybe you are too excessive with something, yeah? That's this exaggeration part. To have in mind, everyone is human, and maybe your rules, your ideas are a little bit too much for the other person. And it's not about making yourself small again. It's about the reality check. Yeah, where are we standing now? Is this really something that I need? That is my necessity? Or am I being capricciosa? Yeah, so am I exaggerating? Am I trying to really get my way, being dramatic? Yeah, so you can find this balance. That's really important. I also, remember Jupiter may exaggerate, exactly. Also, it may exaggerate problems or create them. So something that normally you would just think, okay, that's just, it's not important. And this is how this person sometimes gets. And now maybe that really gets a big thing. So, just check in with yourself and see what you really need. Step back a little bit. We know that we are in these times where stillness is key and helpful. The message from the masters also goes in that direction. They said balance is needed. I mean, it's always needed, especially in these times of change, very fast change, lots of changes. So, keeping up is key, and you can only do that when you regularly tune in with yourself and give yourself the time and space to do so. So the question is actually, are you balanced within yourself? Yeah, and of course, if you are balanced within yourself, then you can be balanced and I don't want to say correct, but within the human range with others. Yeah, so you're not exaggerating, not being dramatic, all this. If you're traumatized, you may be dramatic, yeah, if there's still something to heal. So it's also important to be honest with yourself, so you can be honest with the others and they can reflect back to you what they always do anyway. Yeah, what you give out. So if you give out balance, inner peace, because that's what it really is, then you find this peace within your relationships. And the guys also reminded me that the Christmas message, and this is again, it's not about religion. I do not believe in religion and church. There have been far too many wars. Is peace on earth. So the peace begins with us, within us. So what does bring you peace? And maybe you would like to make a little list for yourself. So if something shocks you and gets you out of balance, whatever it is, you can find back to your own peace. Okay, thank you very, very much for your time and your attention. That was the update for this week. Please subscribe if you haven't done it so far. Also to my Feel Good Workout Heike channel, where we can process the energies and trauma on a cellular level. It's a great meditation and movement that's free, Pilates based. It's great with the guides. and also their daily dose on Instagram at Heike Dance. So please just hang out there so we can share it with the world, because we need more healthy, happy people who are inspired to create the new world. Lots and lots of love, and have a beautiful week.